Alright, we're on to the page where it talks about what he composed. He composed stuff for orchestra, opera, choral, and vocal solos, and ignored most of those other categories. Some facts about him. Many composers, including Johannes Brahms and Peter Tchaikovsky, traveled to Bayreuth to hear Wagner's operas, and those are both composers that we have studied just recently. Wagner composed his operas in a style that was never imitated by other composers. One of his operas, Tristan and Isolde, was called unperformable by the performers and was abandoned after 77 rehearsals. Nevertheless, Wagner staged another production, and it was performed at his theater in Bayreuth. Wagner was the author of several books, including an autobiography, of course. And he also wrote books on music and opera and one on conducting. And here's what's happening in the world at the time of Wagner. In 1813, he was born. Napoleon's French army is defeated at Waterloo, Belgium, by British and Prussian troops. In 1820, there was the Missouri Compromise. Maine entered the Union as a free state, and Missouri as a slave state in 1821. In 1835, Texas declared the right to secede from Mexico, so Texas became part of the United States. In 1843, the U.S. Congress grants $30,000 to Samuel Morse to build the first telegraph line from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, Maryland. In 1851, Herman Melville wrote Moby Dick. In 1861, at the outbreak of the U.S. Civil War, Abraham Lincoln calls for militia to suppress the Confederacy. In 1869, General Ulysses S. Grant was inaugurated as the 18th President of the United States. And then finally, in 1883, was the death of Richard Wagner, and also the Brooklyn Bridge in New York City is open to traffic. So as we go along, you're starting to see events and hear about people that hopefully are a little bit more familiar to you because it's coming up closer to our current days. Not super close, but close enough that these events are a little bit familiar.